So I found this weird thing that I've started liking recently. It's just terrible cooking. I've seen a couple channels, but one channel, I already did a video on them, you may have already seen it. One channel really takes the cake in the terrible cooking. And I mean, what we're about to watch is just, it's dreadful. Like I don't know how someone can make this and pretend like it's not worse than dog food, right? You may have already guessed it by now. I'm talking about Kay's cooking, and we're about to watch her make some fucking meatballs. Let's get into it. So, the beginning of this, they're arguing over whatever the hell that used to be. It's clearly used to be some sort of switch. It had an outlet right there. I don't know. But they've been arguing for almost a minute now of why it looks terrible, and it doesn't matter.
Oh.
Oh! Oh my god. Alright, you know, I'm not the best at editing, but that is a hard cut. There's a lot to unpack here. I gotta sit up straight for this one. Okay, we have mincemeat, egg yolk, and a pan. I don't see any seasoning. You know, that is the K special. There's no seasoning. And by God, look at all that goddamn butter. I mean, did she just dip her hand in the butter thing, you know, the butter deal, and just smear it on there? Like, look at that chunk in the corner, the top left corner. That's probably a tablespoon. That's about probably half a tablespoon of fucking butter. Hopefully it's salted butter, because that's the only seasoning at all. I also want to add that she didn't even make these meatballs into fucking balls. I mean, these are globs, not balls. Globs. She's laughing.
Two meatballs.
They don't look like.
Sorry, I'm childish.
Meat globs.
They don't look like. They're not.
They are meatballs, Lee. They will be when they are cooked.
Yeah.
All I'm doing is just getting some mincemeat. I don't know if you can see.
Oh, I see.
Lee walked off and left the camera. But all I'm doing is I'm getting some mincemeat, rolling it
I was getting a drink.
in my hands. Shut up, Lee.
You could have walked off. I was getting a drink.
Damn. My man just went and got him a sody. It's getting shit on by Kay right now. This is my show, bitch.
So what I'm doing is rolling it in my hand. I don't know if you can see me what I'm doing, but and then I'm dipping it in egg. I've got some eggs and I've beaten them
out
up.
of that.
Really had a go and beat them up.
Yeah.
I'll beat you up in a minute, Lee. And all I'm doing is
Kay is feeling violent today. I don't know what is going on with her. She's making meat globs and threatening to beat Lee. What did Lee do? He's just holding the fucking camera.
I'm just getting a load of mincemeat. And like I said, dipping them in egg. I'll put that one there.
I don't know if it's the lighting or what, because this actually looks awful. Like, it's not even that bad, right? If any of you have cooked, I'm assuming most of you have that are watching this, you've made meatballs before. That's basically all it is. It's just hamburger. You season the hamburger. I put breadcrumbs in it. I put a little egg in it. I usually put egg in. Like, I mix all this together and then make meatballs out of it. She's dipping it in it. What I'm trying to say is that it's not going to taste terrible when it comes out. There's just not going to be any flavor. Unless she adds something, but I don't think she is. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. These are the meatballs, and this is all we're getting.
And putting them on the tray. I have as you can see, I have greased my tray. It's not normally that mucky, but but as you can see, I've greased it. And I've got, I don't know if you can see, but I've also got some chips cooking.
Oh, she's making some chips. Meatballs and chips. Well, that sounds nice at least. I think those fries are going to be done way before them damn things. I assume she's probably throwing them in the oven. I mean, I feel like those are going to take forever. How I usually make them is like I'll make the balls and everything. And I'll put them in a pan with oil. Like kind of brown them up. And then you'll put them in the oven, right? Just make sure they're cooked all the way through. I don't know how long it would take to make meatballs in the oven. I mean, it's probably the same as meatloaf, I guess. Because I just feel like they're so thick that it's going to take forever.
That is a proper chip pan. Not like the ones that you get now with all the little handles and everything. Oh, I'm dropping all my bits of mincemeat. And first of all, I'm going to make a tray full and see how they come out. You can see eggs.
She's not even trying to make them into balls. It's actually bothering me. Those look like little fucking brains, bro.
All over the place. Lee, yeah, because you make me lose my ball. You'll have to excuse Lee. And me.
Because it's late and we always get like this thing.
Because it's late and we always get a bit giddy up at night time, I know.
I wouldn't say it like that because that doesn't sound wrong.
Well, you know what I mean, a bit.
Hyper.
Because we get a bit tired, that's what it is.
I'm thinking that they are either high or drunk. But yeah, tired. Tired could be the same way, I guess. I mean, maybe if they haven't slept in like 3 days.
And most people, when they get tired, they get a bit, oh my god, my balls fell apart.
Get a bit childish, you mean?
No, I'm just like that all the time. Right, oh my word.
Don't touch.
I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Oh, before you do any of this, what I'm doing, you need to wash.
No way she's making more. You're not even going to eat those. I bet they just throw them away. So I've been watching a couple of these videos just on my free time. And I found that she never eats them. And also, they usually just throw them away because Lee, the cameraman, he usually does the taste test at the end of these. He takes one bite and is like, well, that's quite nice. Every single time. And then I'm pretty sure they just throw it away. Because, I mean, some of this shit she makes is fucking horrendous.
You need to wash your mincemeat. Sorry, I was just looking for paper underneath it. And as you can hear it squelching.
You actually couldn't.
Oh well, it doesn't matter. That's another meatball, and I'm going to put one last ball on.
Dude, that first row, third one, I can't stop looking at it. It literally looks like a fucking brain. Like, it looks like someone took a bite out of half of your brain, and that's just the front half, just sitting there on that pan, covered in egg yolk. It's starting to actually eat away at me. These look so bad.
That's it, get rid of that. Right.
That egg's gonna cook. There's gonna be egg in the bottom of this. Because it's not mixed in the meat at all. There's... Okay.
Right, now I'm going to put these in the oven for 10 minutes. Like I said, I don't cook on gas, I cook on electric.
10 minutes? Those are going to be raw. I'm sure she puts them back in because it's only 5 minutes in the video, but I also want to just add no seasoning. None.
But after a while it might be gas after I've had it mended. So now I'm going to open the oven.
That's one dirty ass fucking stove. That looks fucking disgusting.
Yes, Paul, that's it. Oh my word, watch the steam. That's because I didn't clean it out yesterday like I normally do.
What the fuck? That ain't steam, bro. That's smoke. What is in there? Why is there so much smoke? Kids, check your ovens before you turn them on. And always make sure you clean them out.
And I'm going to put my balls in for 10 minutes. Oh!
Yeah, there's something in there. She just hit it. Oh my god. Dude, they might be high.
Well, I just want to tell you something. I don't know if you can hear me over the alarm.
Her fire alarm's going off. Her fucking fire alarm. Oh no. Dude. Best meatballs ever.
Does my head in. So every time I switch the cooker on, it goes off. Just to...
Every time she cooks, it's crazy. The fire alarm go off every time she cooks. I mean, that's weird, you know. I don't know.
Tell ya, there might not be some cooking for a couple of days. Okay then. And the reason being is that my cooker top is cracked. I don't know what happened.
That is not what's happening right now. That is not what's happening right now. You went to put meatballs in the oven and you clunked it into another pan of something that you had been cooking before that and completely forgot about. And probably for at least probably 10 minutes of you getting this set up and your meatballs made, your meat globs made, I should say. All of that whole time is just sitting there cooking that. Probably it's black as shit at 350 degrees.
And I just wiped it down one day and I just noticed it was cracked. So I'm going to phone up about it tomorrow, see what they can do. If they can mend it, they mend it. If they can't, they take it away and hopefully they'll give me a new cooker to
hopefully
sort it out. Because like I said before on my videos, it is insured. So hopefully it should get it seen to. All the juice is melted into it, which is something I didn't want to happen.
Oh, no. No, this was the thumbnail I saw to click on this. No. Kay, don't do this. But Bibble, would you eat this? Oh, careful. Would you eat this? Got the cord on. What do you think about that? Is that edible to you? No, she doesn't care. I wouldn't eat it. I'm sure she would just love it, wouldn't you? So back to what I was saying. Yeah, throw that away.
So what I'm going to do is, nearly ended up with that ball on floor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drain some of this juice off.
No.
Put them back in the oven for another 10 minutes.
You'll burn it.
But first I'm going to turn them over.
Look at the tops of those. They will literally burn. They're already cooked. You need to flip them instead of just pushing them around with a fucking spoon. Look, there's that. Look, I don't know if I can't remember if my screen recorder catches my mouse or not. Look at the egg in the middle of the pan. That is so gross to me. Like, and it's not even gross either. It's just the juices and it's just not the right color. All right, that's not what you want. Ugh.
This is going to be fun, trying to turn them over. As you can see, they've not stayed in the shape I made them, but it don't really matter because it ended.
That was the shape you made them, by the way.
They're classed as meatballs.
Look at the egg.
And other than the meatballs, you get in the gravy. But I'm not doing mine in gravy.
You're doing it in egg.
As you can see, I'm having a hell of a time trying to turn them over. They're not looking too bad. Not as bad as my last video. This was just bad.
What did she make? Okay, well, I know what her last video was. She had that goddamn shit in the oven. Whatever the hell it was. She burnt it. Or she was so disappointed or scared of what she had created that she banished it to the oven at 350 degrees until it turned black.
Bad.
Ow.
Turn over, you cow.
Use a fork.
Ouch. Right, now they're all turned over. I've decided I'm not going to take that juice out of it.
Good,
because it'll probably melt by the time it gets in.
That's all.
So now I'm going to put them in the oven for another 10 minutes. You don't have to... you don't have to turn them over.
She just ate that egg. Oh, that looks good. That's crazy. I bet that egg actually tastes pretty good just in those meat juices. That being said, this still looks absolutely foul.
But I just think it gives them more chance of doing all the way through. You can see they're starting to look a bit like meatballs. Meatballs. Sorry, I couldn't tell.
So I got some thoughts. The sauce, or the goop in the bottom of the pan is now a paste. That bottom left one literally looks like it's a fucking brain. Other than that, that looks like the most bland meat I've ever seen in my life. Still, no seasoning. None. The best we can hope for is that the butter was salted. I have low hopes of that.
Just too busy. Now I'm going to turn them over again. As you can see, I haven't took any juice out. Juice. Sorry. So I'm going to turn them over again. They do look as though they are doing. I can't tell if that's part of the other one. So I'm just turning them over. Like I said, I've been putting them in for 10 minutes. I don't know how long they want.
They're done.
It's been ages since I was at school and did any.
Kay she went to culinary school? Her?
And look at her, they're not sticking that much to the pan. That one, I think that one's to do with that one. So that has gone heads upwards. There we are. So now they can go back in the oven for another 10 minutes. As you can see, they've come out and they look quite nice. And I've got my best taste tester to try it. Would you please try this, what I have got on the fork?
It's just come out.
Yeah, it's hot as hell.
I know, it's going to be hot though, isn't it? Just take it bit by bit and tell me what you think, please. They've been in long enough and they should be done now. Yes? No?
No, I'm joking.
I'm going to rip your head off.
No.
Well, yes, they're done. Speak to me, yes or no?
Right.
They're done? Right.
They aight. There's no seasoning. This is the most bland shit I've ever seen in my life. I want to see if she tries it though. I really want to see it.
Why don't you do one test?
I don't always eat my own food. You know that.
Of course you always do.
These chips have just been.
I don't always eat my own food, but when I do, I drink Heineken. What the hell is that beer commercial? I don't always eat my own cooking. You know that. Everybody knows that. That's literally her excuse for not wanting to even try this actual masterpiece that she's made.
You do?
These chips have all been in microwave. I'm going to put. These are just pure mincemeat, and yes, I know people are fed up, but yes, guess what? Dogs can have them.
This is all for your dogs. I don't know if my dog wants any. I think mine's just sleeping. She's out. I don't know if you can see her very well or not. But she's out. So with all this being said, I still think if she just smothered that in brown gravy and or maybe I'm a ketchup guy, so I'd probably put ketchup on it or brown gravy. And I think that would save it. I think ketchup would really have to carry and gravy would really have to carry, and their backs might be hurting, but I think that could be a good meal. My dog's sleeping. She doesn't want any. I don't want any. I hope you guys don't want any. So guys, that is how to make meatballs. I hope everybody learned something today. I hope everybody found this meaningful and entertaining. If you did, leave a like, comment. All that stuff helps a bunch. And let me know what you think. Let me know if there's like a specific cooking video or terrible cooking, because I like terrible cooking. It's fun to critique. I don't know. It's just, it scratches a tick for me, you know. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.